cousins? Welcome back to, at least it's them, to 11:25, 1:38 p.m. I'm hearing changes, like, so you got a lot of changes coming in, or a big ass change is taking place. Yeah, the temperance in the tower, it's like it's only, yeah, the death in reverse and the devil in reverse. With the hangman, I feel like you don't want something to transform, like you don't want something to change, but I don't know. It's like you don't want something to change, but some things need to change. So it's like you want to make small changes, not big catastrophical. Is that the word? I think so. Did I use that right? It just rolled off my fucking tongue. Um, yeah, the sun and the lovers. The lovers, the hermit, the wheel of fortune, the magician, and the hangman. The judgment, the fool, and the emperor. So you making a different judgment call. You're making a judgment call about something. But I feel like overall, it's just one of the things where it's like, nigga, shit needs to change, but you want shit to change for the better, not for it to like dismantle completely. You're the sign of destruction. So if it's once that tower erupts, that's it. You don't want that to happen. It's like you want to be in love, or it's like you want something solid. You want a solid commitment, but it's who the fuck said that shit? Chris Rock. Chris Tucker. He did a stand up and he was like, yeah, when you find somebody that you like, when you find somebody that's, they're good for you, it's just a couple of things wrong. You just gotta tweak them a little bit. I feel like it's something like that. Like you want to tweak something. You want to tweak something, but you don't want a complete change, like an entirety, like something to change in its entirety. The lovers. Hold on for a second. My bad. So the lovers with the death in reverse, it's like you want something to change, but you don't want like a transformation to be like, it's like you want something to change for the better, but not for it to just be dismantled, dissolved. Like I want some good shit. Not. I feel like too, if something ends, you don't want it to end on bad terms. It's like, oh, like we can still be friends, and we can still be, like platonic friends. Like it ain't enough alcohol in the world for me and you to get it on. What the fuck was this? But when it comes down to a connection that you're in, I feel like you're thinking a lot about it. But it's, again, the high priestess. I feel like you let something go though. First of all three water signs are out here. The high priestess, the death, and the sun. Like Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio are all out here. But something is completely just. It's like trying to jerry rig a connection. It might just be time to let that shit go. The Wheel of Fortune, what's this? It's time for a complete change. I don't think something here might not be salvageable. Like it's like, oh, let's go to therapy, or let's just break the fuck up and move on. What's this? Because I don't know. Like it's like you don't want the destruction, but if it does, you want to still be cool though. I don't. Yeah, the temperance and the strength, but it's like you want something to be solid and to last like a fucking lifetime. But it's like that shit. It's like, what the fuck going on? The hangman. So it's a change in perspective that you have. And with the hangman too, I feel like after a while, you decide to let it go. Like it's like, man, fuck it, you let it go. What's this? You start off the reading in your own energy with death in reverse, but at the same, death in reverse is Taurus, which is like that's the polar opposite from you. Taurus is peaceful. Taurus is stable. Taurus is the peacemaker of the zodiac. It's like you want to make peace in a connection or in a situation that you're in, but it's like you seem to not be able to get that shit done. It's like, so every time I try to be cool with you, you come back with some fuck shit. I can't do this shit with you. That's where you end up at. Like, nigga, I can't do this shit with you. Fuck that. Like that shit out. You let this go. So you come out of Taurus energy, you go into Scorpio's complete energy. You're in your own energy, and you destruct it. Like, man, fuck it, it's over with. What's this? You let it go. But here's the thing too. With the death and reverse, yeah, the fool. When you let this go, you don't want. Yeah, I don't want to be friends with you. I don't want to talk to you. We ain't nothing. Like, nigga, when you see me in the streets, shorty, you don't know me. What's this? Yeah, the fool, the judgment, and the star. This could be too, like, you finally let something go. It's like, man, I got somebody else anyway. Like, I don't really fuck with you anyway. Like, me and you don't work. That's cool. Shit, I got somebody else I could be talking to. It is what it is. I feel like you go that direction. Like, that's just what it is. It's like, this is like, man, I'm trying to make it work, but if it don't work, fuck it. Cause, hey, what's that song? I wish I could fuck every girl in the world. Like, that's just the energy you in. Like, man, fuck it. Like, it is what it is. Hey, we outside. So that's, yeah, the tower, double worlds. I feel like y'all are just, it's like you break apart. Y'all are in two different fucking worlds. Like, oh well, two worlds apart. The tower and the sun with the high priestess, you expect this shit to happen, or it's like you already predict how something is gonna go. It's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I know how this shit about to go. What's this? I'm already knowing. But for now, you start off trying to be peaceful. You start off trying to be like, okay, it's like you back your energy down a little bit. Like, maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I need to reevaluate what's going on. But with the fool, the star, and the justice, it's just like, man, whatever. Cause I feel like shit happens on the fly. Like, it's just the most random shit just takes place. The star, the fool, and the justice, like the most random shit just keeps happening. But I feel like too, I feel like as soon as, cause I forgot who else got this shit, but I feel like as soon as you go to destruct this, something's going to bring it back. Like, you have no choice but to like re-communicate, or somebody's going to come back and communicate with you, the world and the moon. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's always something. That could be how you feel. Like, man, it's always something. Every time I try to fix this shit, it go left. Like, fuck it. It's always something. I feel like literally, as soon as you fucking go to dismantle this, you're gonna find out something, and it's gonna make you be like, man, I knew it. Or something, you feel like this is however this ends up going. Because I feel like you want something, and somebody's like, man, fuck it, let's just let it go. And you're just like, no, like, I don't want to let it go. No, fuck it, let's just let it go. And I feel like you give them what they want. You like, okay, you want to let this go? You want to end this? Fine. All right, cool. You can have what you want. That's what you want? Fine. And then I feel like as soon as that fucking happens, the tower, the Wheel of Fortune, and the sun, and then the lovers, like, you have some way, shape, and form, you have to come back around with this fucking person. Like, you have to deal with them. The strength and the hermit, like, it's like if you love something, let it go. And if it comes back, then you know. I feel like you let this shit go and it has to come back. Like, it has no choice. What's this? But with the tower and the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like you feel like you just spinning your wheels right now. Like, you're spinning your wheels. This could also be something though that's common fucking sense. Maybe y'all need to take a break from each other. That could literally be the fucking, when you're too close continuously, that shit will drive you insane. I don't know about y'all. Me personally, that shit will drive me fucking crazy. Sometimes it's just necessary. Maybe that's exactly what that is though. Like, you're just like, fuck it. If that's what you want, cool. Like, all right, fine. But that's really not what you want. It's like you give whoever this is what you want, but what they want, but that's not what you want. Somebody's like, oh, I think we should let's just like move on and just act like this shit never happened. That's not what you want. But you're like, if that's what you want, fine. You give them what they want. What's this? But I feel like you're slowly starting not to care any fucking way. It's like, man, I kind of don't give a fuck about this. Like, I kind of do, kind of don't. It's like you're going either way with the shit. Like, it's like I don't know. Yeah, the Emperor and the Empress flipping in reverse. That's the exact opposite of what you want. It's like you want a power team or you want a strong partner, but it's just like, man, I can't force something that's not there, or I can't force you to want something that you don't want. What's this? I feel like too, you need to think about something, because with the justice, the star and the fool, are you like, are you aware of what the fuck's going on? Because if you are, then it's like you're purposely just saying fuck whatever this is. I feel like, I don't know, man. Are you trying to force a narrative that's not there? Like, this is how this is gonna go. This is the story. But it's like, so let's say this. Let's say you have a dream, you have a goal, whatever the fuck. Okay, this is how my life looks. And you got all of the pieces, all of the players in place. But all you're missing is your spouse. Are you like forcing somebody to live your dream? Like, what the fuck? Like, if your dream and their dream don't fit, are you trying to force them to want what you want? Because that might be why they keep pulling back. Like, I don't want what you want. It just is what it is. So if you pull back from that shit, they I don't know. But the hermit, the strength, the chariot, the magician, it's like, yeah, like it is what it is. Like, whatever. What's this? But I feel like you overall, you just let it go. But you're trying to, it's like you're trying to make peace, you're trying to keep peace, but it's just not working. So it's like, man, fuck it. What's this? The world. It's like you're essentially you don't want to let go, but it's just like, I don't know. This reading is throwing me the fuck off, because I feel like overall you want to not give a fuck, but you can't figure out why you can't care. Like, I don't want to care, but why do I care so fucking much? Because if this was anybody else, I wouldn't give a fuck. But it's you? So why do I care so much about you? Like, why do I care when I shouldn't? I think that's what's kind of like, that's what's bothering you more than anything. You want to not give a fuck because it's just easy to not care. Like, I just don't want to deal with this shit no more. It's easier to do that, but you're having the hardest time like releasing your feelings off this shit. Like, which is not typically how that goes. Like, Scorpio, you genuinely, like, usually a little impulsive, a little impetuous, but it's like overall, like, you are pretty much comfortable with the decisions that you make in life. All of a sudden, it's like something just keeps pulling you back. Like, what's that song? Chingy, pulling me back. Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back. It's like you wanna dismantle this shit too, because it's not working for you. But you can't figure out why you, like, it's like, why can't I hit the eject button? Like, I could just eject those Cedo cut. Like, I could. Why can't I just hit the eject button? It's like that's what you're struggling with. The judgment, the emperor, and the chariot. Like, but at the same time, it is, you feel like this is for you, or you feel like this is something that's supposed to be like long term, something that's supposed to last. But it's like, I can't understand why I can't make it work. You might be trying to force a lot of the shit to go down your way, and that might be why. I don't know. It's a lot of like back and forth with how you feel energetically, because you, one end you don't give a fuck, another end you do care, but you don't know why you don't give a fuck, but you do care, but you don't want to care. Like, it's like you all over the place. I'll be right back.